everybody, to Fitzpatrick Stadium on the campus of Windsor High School. Tonight we've got a little special Saturday night action for you. It's Rancho, Cotate, and Windsor getting set to play here the first home game for the Windsor Jaguars. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox along with the coach Steve Nicolopoulos, and everybody excited for the first home game. It's senior night, but for Rancho it's their second game this week. Tough turnaround. We'll see what they have left in them tonight.
They're playing on a 3/4 full tank here, so we're going to see how well they come out and fight tonight.
Should be very exciting, and when you talk about these teams, you talk about their quarterbacks, both very good at doing things with their arms and their feet.
Ryan Kane, you see right here, he's a big boy. He's a load. When he gets out in the middle of the field, he's tough to take down. He's scored 5 touchdowns rushing and has thrown 1. And his opponent, Chase Viemeyer, he's just as lethal on his feet, and he can throw the ball. So they're both double-threat quarterbacks. So I'm looking to see a great duel between these two quarterbacks tonight.
Should be very interesting as we get set. The kickoff goes to Windsor, and Roderick takes it out to the 31-yard line. Decent return, and we are underway. So Chase Viemeyer will get his hands on the football first.
Yeah, Rancho won the toss. They deferred. So, of course, Windsor's going to take the ball. And here we go with that spread-type offense, a 2-by-2 set.
So Windsor with the football first. Viemeyer hands it straight up the middle to about the 30-yard line.
Number 28, that's Escarcega, and he's just eaten up by that defense.
So a nice job by Rancho on first down. As Viemeyer looks over the defense, we saw him against Newman, and he engineered a great drive to start the game. His first pass is complete, right on the money to Nico Contreras.
Perfect.
And right away we see the Jaguars get the ball moving down the field.
That was a perfect little slant route right there, right in front of the cornerback.
There you see Chase Viemeyer has thrown for close to 300 yards this year. No touchdowns, but he's done a nice job engineering, and as we said, he uses his feet very well. Straight ahead it goes again. This is Escarcega, hit right in the middle by Mahalis Santorinas, and Santorinas is a guy that does a lot for this team as a penalty marker hits the field.
Yeah, that defense, they're swarming.
The ball popped out, and the ball is picked up by Rancho Cotate, Garrett Ridley, and the Cougars come up with a big play.
Oh, that's a killer right there, turning the ball over on your first drive when you're starting to go ahead and make some yards. So Kane gets to come in here, Dave. Let's see what the big boy can go ahead and do.
Yeah, Ryan Kane can do it with his feet. He's 240 pounds. We saw that big touchdown against Newman. They hand it straight up the middle to their running back. This is Dion Ortiz. He's run for a little over 50 yards this year.
These two teams are trying to feel each other out here with this run game. They want to be able to throw the ball, but they're going to go ahead and run it to go ahead and set that throw up. You got a 3-by-2? Nope. Oh, they got 2-back set. Something you normally don't see, a 2-back set out of Rancho.
Handoff up the middle, and wow, plowing straight through that line is Dimitri Johnson. I didn't see him carry the ball really much against Newman.
No, they've got 4 running backs, 3 to 4 running backs that they want to go ahead and rotate in there. As you see, here comes another one of those backs coming in. Number 8 comes in, Rafael Hernandez. So now they're going to go back to the traditional 2-by-2 set.
So Ryan Kane's numbers, good percentage, 12 of 14, but just 100 yards. Really has done more damage with his feet, rushing for 5 touchdowns.
Well, when you got a big body and a big frame like that, you want to be able to go ahead and use it.
Straight ahead. Ortiz close to a first down.
Dion Ortiz, he's carried the ball 17 times for 56 yards. Right there, he picks up a good chunk, a big handful right there, making it a 4th and short.
So first down. And Rancho is in Windsor territory inside the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
They're going to go with that two-back set here, a little power. They got the big guy in front of the smaller back.
I'm not sure if Windsor would have prepared for that, something that you definitely see on tape as we see Kane carrying for the first time. And he has a first down, 4th and 1, and Kane got it easily.
Yeah, they took those two backs, the split backs, they moved them up in front of the quarterback and allowed him to be a lead blocker.
It's Coach Brad Stevie of the Windsor Jaguars working that sideline. Done a nice job with the program this year. Keeping everybody safe. The COVID protocol has been a nightmare for coaches, but I really applaud the efforts that everybody's done to keep the kids active, keep them ready, and to get some games in.
No, that's exactly correct. You know, it's tough being the skipper of the ship when there's a lot of things going wrong.
Kane hitting the backfield and dropped. It's Dominic Roderick with the sack. Great play.
Well, that's exactly what they said they wanted to do on defense, is go ahead and create some pressure. You see that right here. They try and go with the play action. And number 8, that's Dominic Roderick, comes in there. Dominic Roderick's wearing number 8 tonight. Normally he's 48, but he's got number 8 on tonight. So those of you that know Dominic as 48, well, he's 8 tonight.
2nd and about 12 now. Kane looking over the defense here. We are in the first quarter. Kane to throw. Dumps off a little screen for Johnson, and he can't get to it. That is incomplete.
Nice design right there, Dave. They put a motion right, and it makes it look like everybody's going to go right, and they screen left. Caught the defense sleeping a little bit, but Kane just could not connect.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Watch
Kane
a smash
looking over
route.
the defense here. 3rd and a bunch. See if Rancho can keep the chains moving. Kane feels some pressure, and he goes down. Taken down by Joey Skinner. Big play by Skinner. Wow.
Great job by Joey Skinner, middle linebacker there. Coach says he's got a great attitude. He's a great leader, very vocal, and he brings a lot to practice. He's a fun kid to be around.
So Skinner with the sack right there. Let's check it out on the replay.
You see right here, Skinner coming from the middle. He reads it. He shuffles to the outside, keeps the quarterback, doesn't give him a chance.
Football actually came out, but it rolled out of bounds before anybody could get it as the punt rolls harmlessly.
That was a short punt.
Yeah, they're going to get good field position. So Coach Stevie happy with his team to come up with a stop right there, force the punt, and get their offense back on the field. A little feeling out process here by the teams here in the first quarter.
Absolutely. And, you know, we've probably seen a couple of new things, new wrinkles from Rancho right here that nobody's seen yet in the 2 games that they've played.
So 1st and 10 going the other way here in the first quarter. The Windsor Jaguars and the Rancho Cotate Cougars against Rancho played Newman on Tuesday night, so just 3 days off as the handoff comes to the near side, and decent yardage that time by Joey Skinner. Just made that play on defense. Now he runs the ball very successfully.
You know, if they can break something in the middle there, they're going to have a big gain, because what's happening, they're taking the 2 safeties and they're widening them out to put over the 2x2. You've got 2 receivers on each side of the line of scrimmage spread out extremely wide, and you want to cover. You're playing zone against that. You got 3 on 2 on both sides. There's nobody in the middle.
Skinner is a junior 230-pounder, really kind of a banger in the middle offensively for this Windsor Jaguar team. He'll settle in as the lone back behind Chase Viemeyer here on 2nd down and 5. He actually got good yardage on that pounder up the middle on 1st down. From the 28-yard line, it is Skinner again. And this time the Rancho defense stops him cold. Right there in the middle on the hit was Max Uli, who is a 6'1", 210-pounder. And Uli makes the play.
Really surprised right there. You've got three by three. You see Coach huddling right there. Defensive mind.
Garrett Hotling, who played here at Rancho Cotate for the legendary Ed Conroy. 3rd and about 2.5, maybe 3 yards to go here for the Jags. Viemeyer's going to step up. First time we've seen him use his feet, and I think he's going to get the 1st down. It'll be close.
That's exactly what you want to do as a quarterback. You spread everybody out. Watch this. You spread everybody out, and you become the 11th player that has to be defended against. And he just runs a quarterback draw while everybody's in coverage, and he picks up that 1st down. Good decision by Viemeyer right there.
A lot of players checking in and out right now as we have a timeout for maybe an injury. It's Skinner, who I think is going to have to come off the field. Joey Skinner is going to take off. And that's tough. I think he's okay. I think he's going to be able to come back in the game.
It might be blood or something like that they got to come out and get bandaged up. So Caden Timmons is going to go ahead and come in at running back right now.
Viemeyer airing it out, looking for Contreras, but throws it over his head and incomplete. Contreras complaining that he might have been held that time.
Yeah, number 17 with good coverage right there. Salisa Vaderwall.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Cy, they call him Cy, so give yourself a break.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and call him Cy.
Cy works.
Cy's only a sophomore, too. It's very impressive.
Yeah, he had the assignment to try to stop Zion Nunnally and did a really nice job on him on Tuesday. Opened up a few other things for Newman. Far side, a little bit long. That was intended for Makai Johnson. Johnson couldn't catch up with that one.
Yeah, it's just quarterback's juiced up, and he's overthrowing all the passes there. He did the right thing. He took the one-on-one coverage right there. They had the defender beat, but he just couldn't connect.
So now it's 3rd and 10. Windsor trying to keep this drive going. Viemeyer looking over the defense. A lot of shifting going on for Rancho as they try to disguise their looks. Blitz is coming. Viemeyer gets rid of it early enough, but throws it a little bit high and incomplete. So Windsor will have to punt. Garrett Hotling caught that one. Nice job, Coach. Look at that arm, too.
24 coming out, the punt. 24, black 24, coming to punt. Yep, the punt. He's going to be the punt.
So getting ready to punt it away now for Windsor is Estarcega. Back to receive is Cy himself, Vajawale.
I'm just calling him Cy.
Low kick. Cy may get a chance to return this one. Nope, he lets it bounce. And it is down by the Windsor Jaguars. So now it's Rancho's 2nd turn to get their hands on the ball.
The Jaguars trying to flip the field there. They didn't flip it enough. They gave the Cougars a pretty good spot right there to go ahead and start from. 25-yard line, just behind the 25-yard line.
Ryan Kane ready to go back on the attack here. Cy on the inside screen. Breaks a couple tackles and gets close to a 1st down. Nice play by the Cougars.
Little slip screen right there.
Very nice play. Here it is again.
You see right here, Quarterback just looks downfield, looks everybody off.
Well, that's an earlier play, sorry.
That's all right. What he does is he goes ahead and throws that quick slip screen to the wide receiver outside the numbers. These two teams really try and stretch the defense. You see their outside receivers are outside the numbers right now.
Fakes the handoff. Kane keeps. Kane rumbles for about 8 yards. That is where he is so dangerous, right up the middle.
That was a good read because the quarterback saw the blitz coming off the weak side. That outside linebacker, number 28, Escarcega, was coming like he was shot out of a cannon. Both of these teams are very similar, offensively and defensively. They run the same schemes.
Handoff, little sweep action. Windsor reads it well as the handoff goes to Pruitt, and nothing doing there. Nice defense that time by the Windsor Jaguars.
See right here, they got two back set. They're going to go ahead and shift. They want to get a lead blocker. There's the handoff trying to go east and west, but they rally up really tough and make a good play.
3rd and 8 now for Rancho Cotate. Kane to throw. Pressure coming. Kane steps up and lets it fly deep down the middle. Contreras almost came up with it, but it's caught. Oh my goodness, touchdown. Gigliello got it. Wow, what a play.
Gigliello gets it on a rebound. It was almost like a volleyball play. The ball was tipped up in the air by the defender. I think it was number 16, Nico Contreras, but he didn't come down with it.
Unbelievable play.
Gigliello kept his eye on the ball the entire way. Great concentration by that young man.
Gianni Gigliello comes up with the football for the touchdown. Kick is up. Kick is no good.
That was a bad snap. It was a high snap. The holder had to go up to get it and bring it down, so the timing was completely off on that. That could end up being a big factor here later on in the game.
Let's take a look at that one. Look at that. It was just kind of bobbled around right there, and Gigliello ends up with the ball. Something it looked like Contreras had it.
He did have it. Contreras did have it, but he was bobbling it, trying to go ahead and hold on to it. And all of a sudden, Gigliello just ripped it out of his hands and runs it in for 6. Right here. Kane just heaves it up there.
He's watching. He's like, who's got this? Who's got this? My guy's got it. All right.
He's like, I threw an interception. No, and I threw a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
And he goes down to celebrate with his teammates.
Here's another look at Gigliello coming away with it and then just kind of coasting into the end zone. Wow. That was awesome.
That was a tremendous play. It almost was a tremendous play for the defense, but it became a tremendous play for the offense right there. Great concentration.
So Rancho to kick it away. Little pooch type kick. Taken by Zamora. And Zamora has a nice return out to about the 42-yard line. Tonight's game is sponsored by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service when you need product. They always do what they say and deliver what you order. Clean compost with good NPK, never any garbage or glass. That's Amended Soils. And by Charter Trucks, your local source for clean, pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers but has built its reputation on long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today.
Well, the Jaguars got a great spot here to go ahead and start with, Dave.
Here's Skinner back on the field. Penalty marker down. It's probably going to be a hold as Skinner gets decent yardage. Nice to see Skinner back on the field. Greg Brennan, our referee, will make the call for us.
Thing is, the killer, it's from the spot.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that was way in the backfield, so that's going to be a major loss here. It's going to be first and extremely long.
Yeah, it's more like a 14 or a 15-yard penalty.
Yep.
First and a whole bunch for the Jags. Viemeyer to Contreras. And Contreras gets thrown out near the 35-yard line. Decent pickup.
Well, that's the kind of play you want to run on 1st and 10, not 1st and 30.
Contreras,
you see right here, Contreras does a good job of pushing upfield, getting separation from the defender, coming back for the ball. But it's not a lot of yards.
They got a little bit of the penalty yardage back, but it's now second and about 16, maybe 17 yards to go for the first down. Viemeyer, here comes pressure up the middle. Viemeyer steps up and goes down. Nice sack that time by Garrett Ridley, who makes the play right in the middle. Be able to see it, the pressure coming from right up the middle. There's Ridley up to the right of your screen. He's going to show kind of an inside stunt.
He does just that. He stays with it the entire time. The defense kept the pocket from the quarterback from stepping up into the pocket, and Ridley just comes down from the defensive end position, makes a great play.
So that loss makes it third, and I don't even know. My math doesn't go that high. It's about 22 yards to go. Help me out.
I got to break the abacus out,
yeah,
Dave. It's going to be
a lot.
30. It's got to be close to 30.
Viemeyer letting it fly deep, just a little bit long.
That was about 12 inches too far out in front of the receiver. Again, they're trying to take advantage of that one-on-one to the outside.
Mekhi Johnson was the intended receiver, so once again, the Jaguars will have to punt.
Johnson's a big kid, and Coach calls him a diamond in the rough. That's the young man that transferred from Lower Lake. They're really surprised to get a good player in Johnson come in here and help the team.
Decent kick. Backs up on the Jags, and they down it right at about the 37-yard line. So about a minute and 37 left in this first quarter. Kind of a back-and-forth struggle. Neither team able to take control here in the first quarter.
Yeah, definitely a seesaw battle here. And it looks as though Rancho's been able to go ahead and just edge the opponent out a little bit on that big play and that great reception.
Cougars from the 37, 1st and 10. Draw play, nice hole, and out to the 42-yard line. Taking that one right up the middle was Skylar Dunleavy, one of the many backs we'll see tonight for Rancho Cotate, but Dunleavy's a good one. Second and 5, Escarcega made the play in the middle for Windsor.
That play went because they got a big pass out of it in that last series, so they're thinking pass.
Second and 5. Kane up the middle. Keeps. Runs over a couple Jags and gets the first down out to the 49-yard line. Great run.
Again, I said, like, the quarterback becomes the 11th offensive player that the defense has to defend. And they're not used to defending 11. They're used to defending 10. Right here, they shift. It looks like it's going to be a pass. And he just quarterback draw, lead draw.
Watch this hit right there. Boy, oh boy.
And he doesn't take the hit, he delivers it.
Straight ahead it goes. Johnson, Dimitri Johnson with a nice run. He gets inside Rancho territory. Uh-oh, penalty marker down. This may come back. More than likely a hold.
It was in the backfield. The flag's in the backfield.
There's Greg Brennan, our referee.
Holding against the Cougars. Will be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Boy, another from the spot of the foul penalty, which is a killer because if you're behind the line of scrimmage, you're talking about a big backup.
Yeah, you need to be able to move the chains, and you can't be giving up big chunks like this. That's 11 to 12-yard penalty. Actually, yeah, it's about a 15-yard penalty almost. 14 yards. So you got 1st and 24.
So another 1st and long situation as this first quarter ticks away.
Going to be a throw.
Kane trying to set up a screen, does so to Ortiz. And Ortiz has got big yardage. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Nice play design that time. And it works very nicely.
Coach Huddling is well known for his screen game.
Yeah, we'll see
right
this
here.
develop right here.
Yeah, they love running those screens. It's almost like a handoff, you know, that little short screen, and turns into a great long run.
First quarter comes to an end. It is 0-0. Rancho on a little bit of drive. We've seen Rancho move the ball fairly successfully a few times, Steve, but not been able to sustain drives. Really, neither team has been able to sustain much here in this first quarter.
Well, like you said, Rancho's playing a game with 5 days practice, not 5 days rest, 5 days off of their last game. They played on Tuesday. Here it is on Saturday. So they got to be a little bit beat up.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service when you need product. They always do what they say, and they deliver what you order. Clean compost and good NPK. Never any garbage or glass. Charter Trucks also sponsors tonight's game. Your local source for clean, pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers but has built its reputation on long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today. So Rancho, as we flip sides here.
Again, they're starting with the two backs in the backfield. Let's see if they go ahead and stretch one out. Nope, it's going to.
Kane straight ahead, dragging Jaguars with him. He is tough to bring down single-handedly, almost impossible.
No, they stretched the defense out by putting that second back into motion to the wide side of the field.
See him coming over to have a quick chat with Coach Garrett Cotate. 3rd and a couple.
Yeah, it's about a short 2, maybe 1.5 yards on 3rd down.
Well, shifting going on. They've shown a lot of different sets on offense. Straight ahead. They like this power play with Kane. And I'm not sure if he got it. We'll have to see where they spot this. It's going to be close. It's Nico Zamora right in the middle, making the first hit. Also Dominic Roderick in on that play.
Yeah, they knew that was coming because they see those two backs come up in front of the quarterback. And what that does is it gives the quarterback an option to go ahead and follow the lead of either of those two running backs. And, of course, he's going to go ahead and follow number 22, Dimitri Johnson, who's the bigger of the two backs.
They're going to spread it out this time. We got 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side on 4th and 1. Kane's going to come right up to the line and try to sneak it. Gets a good push from the offensive line, and I believe he got it. Following right behind his center, Mahalis Santorinius, who's one of the top defensive players in all of Northern California. He led the state in tackles last year, but when you have a guy like that in the middle, pretty easy call on 4th and inches.
Absolutely. You want to go with your thoroughbred, and that's the guy right there, that center. Number 50, was it 50? 53. 53. Santorinus.
Draw play. Not much there as Pruitt takes the hand off and gets maybe a yard. That's about it. Again, good defense in the middle by Roderick and Skinner. Those guys are having a good game in the middle of that Windsor defense.
No, they are tough. They're tough to run against.
Also, Escarcega was there for the Jags.
Escarcega, Skinner, and the third linebacker, Nico, Zamora. Those kids are tough up there.
And a timeout taken on the field by Rancho Cotate.
9:31 to go in the first half as they lead it 6-0.
Coach Huddlelig's probably going to come back with another screen pass after this. Either a screen pass or use his quarterback as the 11th offensive player again.
I hope you're enjoying our coverage. I want to remind you that you can also watch our coverage on your big screen on your smart TV by downloading the Team One Sports app or the BAOSN app, Bay Area Online Sports Network app. Once you get there, you can find Bay Area Online Sports Network or YSN365.com. And watch us live on your big screen. Also, later, it's on demand as well. So there's a number of different ways you can watch on your computer. You can watch on your phone. You can watch on your smart TV.
You can watch it here live. You can watch replays on your phone here in the stadium. Then you can go home and have a nice hot meal and watch the game again.
That's a good call. And think about it. You're at the stadium. You want to see the replay. Have your phone right in your hand. It's like having access to a scoreboard that shows replays, but right in your hands. That's a good call.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, Steve. 2nd and 8. Kane's going to air it out deep, right side. Tipped away. Nice defensive play. Trent Matthews, I believe, got a hand up on that one. Very nice play by Trent Matthews.
Yeah, the senior doing a good job in coverage. He was played underneath. He was able to go up and tip the ball away.
See if we have the tail end of that play right here. Just missed it. But
just missed the tail end.
It's a good play.
But there was two guys covering one, so they had double coverage on it.
Third down. Swing it out. Nice play. Good yardage. That's going to be a first down. Ball came out late. Question is, was it after the play? I think they're going to call it down.
Referees are signaling the play was dead. The ball was down. But again, they come up with that slip screen right there.
Yeah, he was definitely down.
Rancho does a good job with that slip screen. He picked up a couple of blocks. And the lineman, the one thing that you don't normally see is the lineman getting upfield and making some nice blocks.
Good.
It's one thing when a receiver has to make that block.
Good field position here for Rancho. 1st and 10. See if they can keep it going. Dimitri Johnson tripped up by Escarcega after a gain of just 2. Very nice play by Escarcega, who's had a very nice game in the middle for the Windsor Jaguars. 6-0 Rancho.
I think we need to hand some props out to our hosts here. They got a great little field here, Dave. It's a beautiful setting, beautiful field.
Ortiz leads the way for Kane, and Kane rumbles forward for more yardage. He's having a good game. Zamora in on the tackle that time for Windsor.
Kane's having a pretty good game here in the fact that he's been able to go ahead and run the ball extremely well, find his blocks, but he's also thrown the ball pretty good. Short passes, a little bit overthrown on the long passes, though.
Big third down play right here. Third and about 4. Kane throws it far side, complete. Bajwale has it, and I believe he's got a first down. Sai Bajwale.
Yeah, the coverage was real soft over there. Watch him bail out on top of the screen here. You see the defender bail out, gives him a lot of cushion. That gives him that first down.
First and 10, about the 14-yard line. Rancho trying to add to the 6-0 lead here in the second quarter. Swing it out, caught by Johnson and hit and dropped. Nice defensive play. Makai Johnson makes the play out here on the near side. Very nicely done.
Johnson does a great job of coming up and making the tackle. You see right here, the ball's out, and he comes up. He makes a sure-handed tackle. Go ahead and catch it, but you're not getting anywhere. As a matter of fact, that was for a loss.
Textbook open field tackle. Third and about 12. They lost a couple on that one. Kane looking over the defense now. Pressure up the middle. Kane avoids it. Roderick can't get him. Kane still on his feet. And look out, he rumbles down inside the 10-yard line. Great play by the Rancho quarterback. He is tough to bring down.
Joey Skinner had to get in there and try and rip the ball out and just drop Kane. Look at Kane keep his feet, spins. Really tough to bring down. Right here you see Skinner come from behind, try and rip the ball out and swing him down.
Gotta love that spin move. Skinner making his 5th tackle of the night on that play, but not until Kane rumbled for about 6 yards. Fade pattern, but thrown over the head of Sai Bajwade.
Little miscommunication there. That was a fade throw, like you said, but he ran a slant, a skinny post.
So the field goal unit will come on. Rancho has a very good kicker, Angel Ruiz. He's capable of hitting from well beyond 40 yards. Ruiz's kick is up, and it is good. He nails it.
He missed his extra point because of a high snap and a bad hold. That was perfect. Everything was good, and he just puts it right through the posts.
So Rancho now leads it 9-0.
You know, that's got to be a plus. That's got to be a plus for the Jaguars, and the fact that they kept the Cougars out of the end zone and they only held them down to 3 points.
So a nice drive by Rancho Cotate. They put points on the board. 9-0. Windsor's got to come up with something right here, right now. They've sputtered a little bit. They're on their heels. They got about 5:45 left in the half. Rancho gets the ball to start the third quarter. So this is a huge drive coming up.
That's right. This is a big series for the home team here. They got to go ahead and put something together and score some points. Whether it's 3 or 6 or 7, they got to go ahead and put some points on the board here if they want to stay with Rancho Cotate. Probably going to see another short squib kind of kick. Last time Ruiz kicked it short and it was taken by Zamora, and he had a great return.
Ruiz will kick it away now for Rancho Cotate. Again, he's got a good leg. drills this one. Line drive kick. Taken inside the 5-yard line. Out to the 18, breaking a couple tackles was Caden Timmons. Decent return by Timmons. And Chase Viemeyer will take his Windsor offense back out onto the field here. Needing to put a drive together. 5:36 to go here in this half.
Viemeyer's got to get his boys riled up here. That offensive line has got to go ahead and put a stop to the defense right here. They got to gel and come together.
First and 10, Windsor. Viemeyer's going to keep this time. The Rancho defense is equal to the task.
Viemeyer picks up 3.5, 4 yards, so that makes it 2nd and 6. This is something that's manageable, but you got to keep the sticks moving, and you're fighting some clock here.
Yeah, he ended up picking up about 4 yards. You're right. Not a bad play there on first down for the Jags. Viemeyer now to throw again. He's going to step up, and he is sacked.
That's been the problem, is the offensive line has not been able to go ahead and hold back that front 7. The front 7 of Rancho's putting too much heat on him.
Max Uli was the first man on the scene that time. He's credited with the sack. So just like that, it becomes 3rd and 11. They had short yardage situation. The sack backs them up. See if Viemeyer can get them out of a hole right here. Otherwise, Rancho will be thinking about getting more points on the board here before the half ends. Inside screen, Makai Johnson, and Uli is there again. 2 big plays in a row by Max Uli.
Johnson just comes too far inside on that slip screen. You're going to go ahead and right here, Uli's going to go ahead, put some heat on, but Uli reads it, and he comes back out, and he does a great job of making the tackle. So he put the pressure on, and he makes the tackle after the pass.
That was impressive. So Escarce get a kick. Taken by Sai Vajawale inside the 50. Penalty marker down. Got about 7 yards on that return, but see what the penalty is here. Greg Brennan will straighten this out for us.
Something. It's going to be something about a block. It's going to be a block. Let's see what our white hat has to say.
Greg Brennan.
Block in the back. Going back to that Uli play that was made prior to the kick, Dave. As a defensive lineman, you're told to retrace your steps on a screen, whether it's a screen to the back or a slip screen like that. Uli does a great job of retracing his steps after he pressures the quarterback, and he makes that sack.
So that's going to hurt. The Cougars are going to get backed all the way up to about the 36-yard line. They were going to be inside Windsor territory, but the penalty erases that. And Ryan Kane is back on the field now for the Rancho Cotate Cougars.
Gonna take a big home run shot here.
You are correct. Going deep, wide open, Dimitri Johnson, and he is inside the 20. Makai Johnson takes him down from behind. Nice tackle, but huge play.
Great fakes on that play. Great fakes. Like I said, you're going to take a big shot when you get pressured back. You want to score going into half here and get the ball in the second half. You see that right here. That was a good play. Johnson just takes his eyes off it, and the receiver runs right by him.
Huge play.
Now you got a great situation here. It's 3:24 left. Watch a quarterback run.
Here comes Kane, weaving his way through traffic down inside the 5-yard line. A nice run by Ryan Kane.
Brought down by Caden Timmons.
Timmons makes the tackle, but the Cougars are threatening here. 3:04 to go. They are inside the 5, 2nd and goal.
5 yards, 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
You got a 2-by-1 set with 2 backs. It's another run play.
Kane right behind those 2 runners in front and his center, and that's a touchdown. Rancho Cotate pouring it on.
Jaguars got to figure that out, how to go ahead and stuff that play. What they do is they just move those 2 backs up into the A gaps, and Kane picks who he wants to go behind, and he's got a couple blockers in front of him.
Angel
Ruiz to add the point. Kick is good. Rancho on a roll. See the touchdown again.
Right there. It's a good job by the center and the guard opening the gap, and the running back leads through as a blocker. Kane just follows, finds the bubble, and goes in for a score.
And again, you called it. He delivers the blow on those plays.
No, he's the hammer. He doesn't want to be the nail. He wants to be the hammer.
There's no doubt about it. Here it is again.
Right here. You just watch him lower his shoulder. You're not going to tackle me. I'm going to run right through you.
Great block by Tama Paletti as he kind of opened up that hole. And Kane went right behind him for the touchdown. Rancho on a roll.
Rancho's on a roll. They're putting the thumb screws to the Jaguars here right now. They scored with 2:30 left. If their defense can go ahead and put another stop, they may get the ball back here before the half and receive the kickoff in the second half. Ruiz is going to want to kick it deep here now. They want to pin him way back.
And let's let the whole county hear you and make some noise!
Angel Ruiz to kick it away. Sends it deep. Taken deep by Timmons. Timmons makes the first guy miss and the second guy, but only gets to the 15-yard line. Good coverage.
The first guy misses, the second guy misses, but then they've got 6 more right behind him to make the tackle. You're not going to make 6 guys miss.
Yeah, they take a lot of pride in that. They did a good job against Newman. Zion Nunley didn't break any, and anytime you have a game against Newman and Zion Nunley doesn't return one for a touchdown, that's a win.
That's right.
We saw what happened in the Bandon game.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. You don't kick to that young man and live too long.
Well, that's the thing. Gary Hodling said, we're not afraid to. We believe in our kickoff team. We're going to cover. We're going to kick deep, and we're going to try to make plays, and they did. Chase Viemeyer hands it off straight ahead. Escarcega to about the 21-yard line.
I think that Windsor's going to be satisfied with going into the half with this score the way it is. They just want to go ahead and kill some clock right here. Move the change and kill some clock.
Here comes Escarcega again. And he's got a nice run. Escarcega spinning.
That changes things a little bit right here. 2 good runs. They're going to go ahead and timeout. We got timeout called by Windsor.
9-yard run. Very nice play. See the tail end of it right there. Escarcega getting decent yardage.
Now Coach is going to talk a little bit of strategy here, saying, you know what, guys, we got to go ahead and move the ball.
Tonight's game sponsored by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil, and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service. When you need product, they always do what they say and deliver what you order. Clean compost with good NPK, never any garbage or glass. Charter Trucks also sponsors tonight's game. Your local source for clean, pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers, but has built its reputation on long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today. Appreciate those folks making it possible for us to bring you a little high school football on a Saturday night. It's been quite a week. We've had a Tuesday game. Now we have a Saturday game. Another big run for Escarcega as he gets out near the 40-yard line. Moving the pile, making things happen. It's been the best drive so far for Windsor, although they had to start deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they just need to keep moving it. Wasting a little too much time here. They got to go ahead and try and get a big chunk right here.
2nd and 1. Escarcega has that. And he gets to the 47-yard line. Nice tackle that time, right in the middle. That is Mihalis Santorinius making the play, and they'll take another timeout.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Don't let clock run off. You go ahead and call 2, maybe 3 plays here. You got a 2-minute offense. If you've got a 2-minute offense, you got some plays you want to run. One of the things that I see right here, they're being very successful up the middle because, again, they're playing those 2-by-2 receivers with three men covering each side. So that's, 6 guys, at least 5 guys in the box. So you definitely want to be able to go ahead and run against 5 guys in the box because you've got 5 linemen. You get 5 bodies, 5 blocks. You can go ahead and pick up a big chunk.
Chase Viemeyer trying to keep this drive going. He's got 1:14 to go.
Once again, you got 3 guys covering. They drop a guy off.
Viemeyer to throw deep. Good ball. Sai Bajawale out there in coverage with Contreras, and he makes the play. We saw him do that pretty much all night against Zion Nunley, the sophomore.
Yeah, Coach Hodley's had a lot of great things to say about this young man. Only a sophomore, and he was able to cover a man amongst boys in Zion Nunley. So he's a great corner cover, a one-on-one player.
Good news is that incomplete pass stopped the clock for Windsor. 1:07 to go now. 2nd and 10 for the Jags. Viemeyer rolling right this time. Gets it to Makai Johnson, and he's close to a first down as he gets to the 43-yard line. I think he's got it.
Johnson does a good job of picking up the first down. Here you go. Get your quarterback on a sprint out right here. He throws the ball, just wings it, and he does a good job of getting the ball out to Johnson, and Johnson makes the play, picks up the first down, and gets out of bounds. Stop the clock and save some timeouts.
They're moving the chains.
They're doing a little zone drop here, the defensive line. Right here, you see, there it is, and he gets out of bounds. They're dropping one of the defensive linemen into the linebackers here. Now they're coming.
Blitz is on. Viemeyer couldn't quite hang on to the football. He was trying to throw it a little earlier, but it slipped out of his hand, and then he just ends up having to throw it away. Good job to avoid disaster right there as he bobbled the ball a little bit.
Absolutely. You know, always want to throw the ball away, get rid of it, live to make another play. I used to tell all my quarterbacks, hey, don't take the sack. If you can get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. Don't force anything. And that time, Viemeyer did a good job not forcing something.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the cheerleaders from Windsor performing a little bit. There was a penalty marker down. I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
And that's going to go against Windsor.
5-yard penalty.
So that makes it 2nd and 15 now for the Jags. Wiemeyer steps up. He is sacked. Getting there first was Garrett Ridley, making the play. Nice job.
Again, coming from that defensive end position, you see him knife down right here. Ridley does a good job. Wiemeyer with nowhere to go. Defensive line is eating up the offensive line right now. They got a 30 front, only got 3, bringing 4.
Quarterback draw. Wiemeyer runs right into Uli and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. What a first half for Uli. He makes another big play. Max Uli has been all over the field. And another timeout taken. Now Rancho Cotate takes a timeout as they're kind of thinking, hey, maybe we might have time to do something here.
7 seconds left.
7 seconds isn't a lot, but I guess you never know.
If we're playing basketball, it would be a lifetime, but we're playing football.
Uli's made 4 tackles. He's got a sack so far tonight, so he's had a terrific first half for Rancho Cotate, doing a little bit of everything on that defensive side.
Uli's been a monster to handle for that offensive line. They haven't been able to find what they could do to him. Double team him, triple team him. They double team him and triple team him, and then the other guys are making plays. Number 19's making plays, Ridley. So they're going to have to go in at halftime and make some adjustments here.
Wiemeyer in third and about 21. Buys a little time, now dumps it off incomplete. But again, Rancho Cotate putting the heat on, making it really hard for Wiemeyer to get settled into the pocket and make a play. 1.8 to go now, and it's 4th down. Again, Rancho will have the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Kind of a why not go for it situation right here. You don't really need to punt. You can just let one fly. You're going to eat up at least 1.8 seconds. So
Chuck and duck.
Chuck and duck. Wiemeyer in trouble. Uli hits him, but he bounces off Uli, and then he trips and falls. But that's going to do it for the quarter.
That's Uli's 6th tackle in the first half.
So that's the way the first half comes to an end. Big first half for Ryan Kane. He threw for 159 yards. He rushed for 39 yards. He had 1 touchdown in each of those categories, and he was really the story in that first half of play.
No, it's been all Kane. Been all Kane. 16-0 here going into half.
So the Rancho Cotate Cougars head down to the far end zone with a nice lead. The Windsor Jaguar cheerleaders will be on the field here momentarily. Check out their halftime routine.
And now, for your halftime performance, introducing the Windsor Jaguar cheer team.
Hey, let's sit back and enjoy the show. job by the Rancho Cotate cheerleaders. We'll take a break right here. Be back with some highlights and the team totals in just a moment. Rancho Cotate with a nice lead here at the half. Okay, so this is it, but we don't have all of it, but we have the catch. See if I have that from another angle too.
Back.
Back at the half, 16-0, Rancho Cotate with a nice lead. As we get set to take a look at some of the halftime highlights. Dave Cox and Steve Nicolopoulos bringing you the action here tonight. And so far, a lot of Rancho. Windsor started off pretty good defensively, but Rancho had the big plays. They were able to sustain drives, and they have the lead here at the half.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's been. It's just been all Rancho. Rancho's been able to control everything. They've controlled the line of scrimmage. They've controlled the ball. They've controlled the clock. You know, it's all Rancho so far, except for this play right here, Dave.
Yeah, nice defense right here by Dominic Roderick.
Roderick does a great job of coming in and making a play right here. And I'll tell you what, he was a force to deal with there at the beginning, but I think they kind of ran out of gas a little bit. And here you see Kane. He just chucks it up, and he's able to go ahead. And we didn't get the chance to see the score, the touchdown here, but it was bobbled by the defense and caught by number 4, Gigliano. And he just did a great job of keeping his eyes on the ball. Right here, you see, he takes it away from the defender. He steals it, and he steals a touchdown. Great job being offensive. Here's another long ball. It was tipped away. That was a good job by the defense of Windsor to tip that long ball away. But it didn't stop there. Kane has been throwing the ball and been running it. You see right there, it was tipped away.
And then Rancho was able to get that big drive down the field.
So that's the reason why you go up so high. So
And the touchdown right here by Kane.
Kane, the hammer, delivering the blow right there. Great job by Kane. And that was the last touchdown to go ahead and bring him to this 16-0 lead at halftime.
And there's your team totals from that first half.
Yeah,
Leading in just about every category.
yeah, you know, not only on the scoreboard, but you take a look at the, you know, first downs. You know, they're leading, rushing yards. The quarterback, Kane, is the one that's been doing it, but the passing yards, you know, they hit 2 big plays. One that we didn't see there in the halftime replays, but they hit a great job of getting faking a little screen pass and hitting a long ball.
And here you see the Windsor Jags coming out of the locker room, but a little spring in their step. You know, they'd really love to put on a great show here in the second half.
Coach Stevie wanted to go ahead and have them play 4 full quarters, so let's see if they've got gas in the tank still. No, that's exactly what Coach Stevie said to me on our phone conversation this week, is that he wanted the guys to go out and have fun. He wanted to enjoy this moment because they're seniors. These seniors don't get this back again.
It's Nico Contreras, one of the seniors, and see how much that means to him and his family here on senior night.
Absolutely. Great for these seniors to be able to do this on their home field.
Number 17, Salisa Veteran, number 4, Gianni Giglio.
Third quarter is underway. That one rolls out of bounds.
Going to get it on the 35. Good field position to start with for Rancho.
Or make him kick again, which is what Cardinal Newman did against Bandit, and they rolled the dice, and they got a touchdown out of it. And I think it's kind of what Rancho's thinking right now, too. Kick again. We can do better than the 35. Tee it back up. Flynn Stokeld will kick it away again.
Ball starts small. It will be a 5-yard penalty and a re-kick.
Back him up. Make him do it again.
Now's the time, fans. Let's hear your voices. Make some noise!
Stokeld to get the second half underway. Take two. Shorter kick this time. See if they can beat the 35. They cannot. Great coverage. That was taken by Mel Hernandez. The Windsor kick team this time does a great job.
Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. It's a roll of the dice, and that time it didn't work out for Rancho too well. They lost 6 yards.
Caden Homan were in on the tackle that time. See Ryan Kane had that big first half of play. It was 6 of 10 for 159 yards and a touchdown, 12 rushes, 39 yards, and a touchdown. So doing a little bit of everything offensively for the Cougars. Handoff. Nice run, weaving his way through the Windsor defense. I believe that was Ortiz. Check it, that was Pruitt.
Forced out of bounds by Mackay Johnson and Joey Skinner.
Johnson and Skinner in on the tackle.
Second down and 6.
Pruitt's a senior, 5'8", 170-pounder. And they give the ball to several different backs, and Kane being the one that's been the most effective. That was a game of 4, however, on first down to make it 2nd and 6. Draw play, and Windsor nails it. Nice defense, Skinner. That's Garcega.
Windsor was all over that. They did a great job of smothering that draw play out.
Julian Pell was also there. Julian Pell is one of the top players in Northern California. Great defender, great offensive player as well. He was the lineman of the year in the North Bay League 2019.
They did a good job of staying in their rush lanes that time, and that's why they were able to go ahead and smother that out.
3rd and 9. Kane gets rid of it somehow. Contreras almost had the pick, but it is caught by Johnson. Amazing catch.
Contreras is always just a little bit behind on that coverage, just missing it. See right here, Kane rolls out to his right. He does a good job, keeps his shoulders square, tosses the ball downfield. Right there. Beautiful job.
Nice catch in traffic that time. That was actually Jordan Broderick who made that play. Straight ahead it goes. That time Don Levy carries for good yardage.
Rancho's got a plethora of backs that they can go ahead and they're interchangeable. They're almost like great white shark's teeth. When one falls out, the other one comes right in and does the job.
Skylar Donlevy, 5'10", 180-pound senior for this Rancho Cotate team, making a nice run.
Going to go ahead and you see two backs before the snap. They shift, run with the quarterback coming up.
Here comes Kane straight ahead. No mystery about this play. Kane rumbles ahead for good yardage once again.
Again, you just got so many guys at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack that Kane can just choose which gap he wants to go through.
Here's that play again. They put both those guys up in front of him, and he just picks his lane.
Right in the A gap. They wedge it. Just a nice little lead. Pass this time.
Kane airing it out. And it is caught down inside the 5. Another big catch. What a drive this has been for Roderick. Roderick's made a couple of big catches in a row for Rancho Cotate. Here it is again.
Contreras is just behind. Again. 4 kids a day late, $1 short on all those coverages. The ball's being thrown perfectly over the top. He's got to go ahead and have some help over the top. Contreras is underneath, but he's got no help over the top.
Not much there as Windsor this time is able to collapse inside.
Windsor's seen that play a number of times tonight, so we got to see if Cotate's got another wrinkle to that play. If they run the same formation, we got a timeout here, Dave.
Timeout is called by the Cougars with 8:22 to go in the third quarter.
With this timeout, we'll let you know that tonight's game is sponsored by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service. When you need product, they always do what they say and deliver what you order. Clean compost with good NPK, never any garbage or glass. Also sponsored by Charter Trucks, your local source for clean, pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers, but has built its reputation of long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today. Pass yards for Ryan Kane.
No, he's hit some great.
Ball game. We talked all about his feet, but he's done it with his arm tonight.
Right. He's trying to make a liar out of us, you know.
It happens.
Let's see if they got a wrinkle off that play. They go ahead and bring both backs up. You saw them bring both backs up, and they passed that last time. Let's see what they got.
Trying to punch it in here. Rancho Cotate already up 16-0, 8:22 to go. Swing pass, caught, wide open, touchdown, Ortiz. Wow, how easy was that?
There's your wrinkle, okay? They've been sending that guy out all night long, and nobody's covering him. He goes into motion, and normally it's a handoff. So they fake the handoff, which is a low snap, but Kane just dumps it out into the flat to a wide open back.
When you look up wide open in the dictionary, that's what you see right there.
Absolutely. I mean, it was like he was the only guy on the field. There was nobody around.
Extra point is low, but it gets right through. So just like that, Rancho puts 4 points on the board.
I like the fact that Rancho is not chasing points here and going for 2. Right here, you see the fake. Nobody but our cameraman.
Coasting.
The only person covering that play was the cameraman.
Wow. So nice job by Rancho Cotate to immediately go down the field and put points on the board. And Windsor is really reeling right now, down 23-0.
You know, a couple of those plays have stuck in Windsor's mind, and they've been able to go ahead and focus on those plays. But the thing about Rancho is that they've got wrinkles off of all their plays. They may have, you know, a dozen, 2 dozen plays that they run. But you see right here, here's the wrinkle. There's the fake. And nobody goes with it because he's been, you know, he's just been a decoy all night long. And that's what you do is you, as an offensive coordinator, you set up your plays for another play. It's like a boxer. He throws a jab, then he comes with a cross, a hook, and an uppercut.
Deep kick. Taken inside the 10. Windsor needs a big play. Decent return out near the 31-yard line. That was Caden Timmons, who's had some nice kick returns tonight. He's played well on defense as well. Now we'll see if Windsor can get something going here.
Offensive line has got to come together and block and give Viemeyer an opportunity to go ahead and do what he can do.
I'm impressed with the fact that Rancho Cotate, coming off a tough loss and only having a couple days to prepare for this game, is playing so well. They seem like a fresher team.
No, that's a good point. That's a really good point. They are playing with a little zest. Normally you'd have dead legs.
So here we go, straight ahead. And getting about 4 yards straight in the middle was Timmons again. Haven't seen Timmons in the backfield before that one. Nice play.
Trying to change a few things up here.
Windsor needs a drive, 8:05 to go. Here in the third quarter, they're down 23-0. Handoff, Timmons again. Timmons spins and gets close to a first down. They'll move the chains on that one. So going to Timmons in the backfield seems to be working.
Going to move the sticks here. Timmons does a good job of bouncing it to the outside. There's nothing inside. He bounces it to the outside, bubbling. He stretches and he gets himself a first down. I like that when you have some vision.
First and 10 Windsor, a little breathing room as they're out to the 43-yard line now. Pass incomplete. Not sure which one of the receivers he was thrown to that time. He had a couple guys in the zone that time, Johnson and Matthews, and neither one could catch that one.
They're both running double slants. The inside guy and the outside guy. One's high, one's low. But there was a blitz coming off of the inside receiver, and that's why Viemeyer wasn't able to connect. He had to get rid of it just a little too quick.
.34 to go and a second and 10. Timmons on a little delay, and Timmons slips through to the 46-yard line. Coach Stevie trying to mix it up in the backfield, and so far Timmons done pretty well. He's going to come off the field right here, but he's got these Jags moving a little bit.
You got Skinner in here, fresh set of legs. I think you want to get him to the outside, but the speed of Rancho's. I mean, look at the box. They're filling the box, Dave.
And they'll challenge it with Skinner straight ahead. Uli right there saying, nope, don't even think about it.
They have 11 guys. They had 11 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage there. Even though they were bailing out, they had 11 guys, and you just can't run against that. Reminds me of that commercial. Uli was right there. Not tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. The Kimby Mutombo.
That's
blocking
right.
shots.
Blocking shots. That's Uli tonight. Look at him coming.
Saib Al-Jawale back deep. And this one will roll down inside the 25. Coach Stevie Hoping now his defense can come up with a stop right here. They were not able to do it on the first drive of this second half.
Has the fuller shot anyway.
First and 10, Rancho Cotate will take it the other way now. And it's a new quarterback.
Yep.
Ball's fumbled right away. Windsor trying to get on it. Ball's still loose. Scramble for the ball. Not sure who came up with it.
It's going to
It's gonna
be
the
Windsor's
Jags.
ball. Looks like number 45 came up with the ball.
Griner, the new quarterback, and you see that exchange with Ortiz, but the ball ends up popping out of there. It's like a rugby scrum. Skinner.
That's what happens when a quarterback comes in and he hasn't had any reps, any snaps, or any of that other stuff. A lot of times there's a miscue. So you want to make the play as simple as you possibly can. It was a handoff, but it just wasn't in the sweet spot. Put it on his outside hip. So it's a break for Windsor.
Beemeyer with decent field position now. Throws inside the 5. Johnson, touchdown. Wow, what a play.
That's exactly what the Jaguars needed right there. They recovered a fumble and they took a big swing and they hit it over the fence.
How do you like that? Mekhi Johnson for the touchdown. Nicely done. And the Jags are on the board. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Well, Beemeyer does a good job of taking advantage, good field position, taking a shot, connecting. Gonna take a look at this again. Wide open this time. Beemeyer gets good protection, and he delivers the ball right on the money. And Johnson well into the end zone before that ball came out.
Johnson doing a great job keeping his feet on that play despite being hit inside the 5. Good throw this time by Beemeyer, right on the money.
Yeah, he fired that one. Look at him. He's like, "Yep, I got 6. I got 6. I'm going to celebrate in the end zone." Well, you got 23-7. There, again, another look at it. Great job by Johnson getting into the end zone.
Bajawali tried to strip the ball out, but was just a little late on that. Dropping back deep for Rancho. Gianni Gigliello. Great drive for Windsor. They're on the board. Short kick. And Johnson gets it out to the 37-yard line. Check it, that was Broderick. Nice coverage that time by Drew Garrett. Now an important defensive drive right here for Windsor as they put some points on the board after recovering the fumble. We'll see if they can get the ball back for their offense and try to get in this football game. If they can score again in this quarter, it's doable.
Well, you got to rattle the quarterback. He's coming in. He's going to be a little bit unsure of himself after that last fumble.
Yeah, Jacob Griner back in at quarterback. Handoff. Same play that they fumbled it on, but a show of confidence by Garrett Cotate. As he gives it to Ortiz, and Ortiz gets a couple yards there.
Picks up
Actually,
5.
more than a couple. He got like 6. Nice run.
Good job.
So Jacob Greiner now in there at quarterback. He's a senior, 5'8", 160 pounder.
Yeah,
More
no,
of a prototypical quarterback than Kane in terms of his ability to throw the ball. But Kane's had a great night tonight.
no, Kane's been on the money.
His pass is a little low and incomplete.
Griner didn't step into that like he should have. He threw that off of his back foot rather than stepping into it, following through. But then again, it's really, you know, it's hard to explain to people that this kid's coming off the shelf. You know, he's been on the bench. He sat there all the first half, and now he's got to come out and he's got to go ahead and be successful. He's doing a good job.
Now, it may take him a few plays to get in rhythm here. 3rd down and about 5. Looking over at the sideline, Coach Hoteling signaling in a new play. Depending on what the defense is showing. Here's Greiner to throw, looking back to the near side, or far side, I should say. Sai Ajawalade can't quite come up with that one, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 17. Defended by number 1, Makai Johnson.
Nice defense that time by Makai Johnson.
Yeah, that ball was thrown out of bounds. Sai didn't have a chance to go ahead and catch that one.
Punt bouncing down. Good coverage by Rancho. All the way down to the 19-yard line, but the Windsor defense does its job, gets the offense back on the field. Not great field position, as that was a really nice punt. And good coverage that time. First man down there to down it was Rafael Hernandez for Rancho Cotate, and now Chase Beemeyer will have a chance to get the Cougars in this football game if he can put a drive together right here. A lot of time left, 5:17 in the 3rd, but still trailing by 16 points. Be interesting to see if they go for 2, if they get a touchdown right here, considering it to be a 2-score game. There you see Beemeyer looking over the defense, trying to engineer a drive here. Escarcega gets down, gets out, I should say, to the 21-yard line. Damian Escarcega, about 1.5 yards, and that's it. Nice defense for Rancho Cotate. Ryan Borno making the play right there. Big fella.
Huge hole right there in the middle. If they can go ahead and get some blocks.
Fakes the handoff this time. Beemeyer to throw, and it's tipped away. Great defense that time. What a nice play. Intended for Contreras, but Tyler Nixon bats that away last second. That's good defense right there.
Take a look right here. Beemeyer trying to do the same thing he did on that last touchdown. Hit the little slant.
Beemeyer to throw again. Steps up, throws high. Penalty marker down. May have some holding.
It's going to be pass interference. The ball was in the air.
Defensive pass interference.
Easily. The receiver does a good job of making a break after he sees his quarterback scrambling to get over on top.
It is a hold call. Here's that last defensive play, that terrific defensive play on defense by Rancho. Right there, getting a hand on it.
Just getting a fingertip on it, enough to disturb the delivery.
It's Tyler Nixon. Here it is one more time. Hand off to Skinner. Skinner gets decent yardage out to the 40-yard line. Joel Skinner making things happen.
I like what Skinner does there. He's right there going out of bounds, but he turns it back in and picks up another yard, a yard or two with that that attitude that I told you about at the beginning. He's just got a great attitude, and he's willing to go ahead and fight for everything he can get.
So Skinner gets good yardage, makes it 2nd and 1. Beemeyer to throw, steps up. Beemeyer dives close to a first down. I believe he's got it. Nice run by Beemeyer, and they will move the change. So Jaguars making things happen.
They gave him plenty of time, but there was good coverage on the back end there by Rancho Cotate. And Beemeyer couldn't go ahead and throw the ball, so he took to his legs.
First and 10. Skinner. Nice run, straight ahead. Skinner has decent yardage. He has a load.
You're going to see right here, they're bringing the house. Great little X block there. Kick out. Gets Skinner some big yards.
Windsor on the move, 2nd and 3. Trying to cross midfield. Straight ahead. Escarcega has a first down to the 42-yard line. Nice blocking right in the middle there. Julian Pell, the center, busting that hole open.
They're finding a little bit of a sweet spot in that defense right there because they've got everything spread out.
First and 10, Windsor at the 44-yard line of Rancho Cotate. 2:36 to go. Wide open far side. Makai Johnson to the 35-yard line. Check it. That was Grant Holes making that catch. 8-yard pickup. Holes with his first catch of the night.
They're going to go ahead and come back into the middle here. They've only got 5 guys in the box. Rancho does. They got 4 down linemen, 1 middle linebacker. Everybody else is playing wide. So they got to get body on body here.
Big run, Escarcega. Terrific play call right there as Escarcega has good yardage.
Well, Escarcega does that all on his own with his vision. He sees that that there's nothing in the middle, and he takes it wide, and he turns it upfield. He does a good job. Windsor's starting to go ahead and pour it on a little bit here. They got to finish this drive, Dave.
Yeah, the Windsor offense comes to life with the 1:43 to go here in the third. Escarcega again, decent yardage again.
Hey, if you're going to give me 5 yards at a chunk, I'm going to go ahead and take it, and that's exactly what Coach Stevie is saying. Starting to pound it away here.
Beemeyer over the middle, wide open, touchdown, Nico Contreras. How about that? Nico Contreras with the touchdown on senior night, and the Windsor Jaguars are right back in the ball game.
Same play they ran to Johnson, but on the flip side, coming from the left. Because the safeties are so wide, when we'll get a chance to see that, they'll go ahead and.
Here we go. Kick is up. Kick is good. A little surprised they didn't go for 2 right there. Stokel nails it.
You know, you'll see on the replay, Dave, that there's nobody in the center of the defense. Everything is wide on a wide shot. Right here, Beemeyer does a good job delivering. There's no defender there, so all they have to do is go ahead and get somebody over the linebacker, and there's nobody there on that slant.
There's a good shot of that particular.
You see right there in the backfield, there's nobody except for that middle linebacker, and he's holding up tight. He's not dropping, and they do a good job of of completing the ball.
And the throw was on the money by Chase Viemeyer. So a terrific drive right there. And just like that, the Windsor Jaguars, here's a play that set it up. A nice run by Escarcega. And then again, let's check out the throw one more time from Viemeyer.
Viemeyer reading the defense. They blitz, and he sees that he's wide open on that slant, the inside receiver. Well, at least you and I saw that. It was so fast, our camera guy didn't catch it.
Kickoff going deep. Taken at the 5-yard line. Sai Vajawale out to the 35-yard line. The sophomore doing his thing. Giving Rancho a decent field position. Now all of a sudden, if you're Rancho Cotate, you got to get a couple first downs. You got to get something going.
Yeah, you got to keep the ball out of the hot hands of Viemeyer right now. Viemeyer on the offense. And they've gone back to the quarterback that started the game in Kane.
There's Ryan
So
Kane.
Griner's
now
out.
on the Cougars offense to get something going.
Yeah.
Great comeback here by Windsor. First and 10, Cougars. Draw play, nothing doing there. Zamora
Nico Zamora,
blows it up.
monster, does a great job.
Wow, Zamora just absolutely crushes the ball carrier that time.
Coach Hodelig said in a conversation this week that he wanted to stay away from him because he's just an outstanding player at that outside linebacker. He's got such range, and you saw it right there.
See him coming right up the middle. Boom.
Yep.
Blows
He's
up
coming
the
from
play.
that outside linebacker position.
Kane to throw, complete, near side. Johnson with decent yardage. Check it. That is Jordan Broderick. Had a good game. Tough to see that 23 or 22 the way they were.
It was all scrunched together, exactly.
That was Broderick who's had a really nice game. Johnson's coming into the backfield. First and 10.
You got a 22 and a 23 out there.
Rancho kind of slowing the pace down a little bit. The last thing they wanted to do is give Windsor the ball back again in this quarter. 13 seconds left here in the third. And that may be the final play of the quarter. Kane is swept, and boys, talk about some life in Windsor's legs. Skinner makes the play, and that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. Wow.
Jaguars have got a little bit of wind in their sails here, Dave.
You can say that again. They are looking good as we have completed 3 quarters of play here at Windsor. 23-14, but all the momentum in Windsor's court right now as we get ready to head to the fourth quarter. Tonight's game is brought to you by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service. When you need product, they always do what they say and deliver what you order. Clean compost with good NPK, never any garbage or glass. Also by Charter Trucks, your local source for clean pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers, but has built its reputation on long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today. Full party going on here on the Windsor sideline as we get ready to head to the fourth quarter here on a Saturday night. Coach Stevie's got to be pleased with the way his team has rallied.
No, he's definitely got to be pleased with how they've played here in the third quarter. They've really come on. They've come out of their shell, as a matter of fact. But the defense has got to go ahead and get the ball back here. They got to make a statement defensively right now.
So here we go. Final 12 minutes on the clock. Kane swings it out. High pass, and look
Fumble.
out. The ball's loose. Windsor has it. The Jags come up with a huge play. That was Caden Homan.
That was the defensive play that they needed to see right there. These guys are starting to go ahead and come on fire. Look at this. They saw this play for a touchdown. They rallied to the ball. It bounced off of his back, and he scoops it and brings it upfield for great field position, giving his offense the ball back.
I believe that was Contreras who had the ball bounce off his back. We'll get a pretty good look at it right here.
It is Contreras' back. There's a tackle. It bounces off Contreras' back, and then 45 picks it off out of the air.
That's his second fumble recovery of the night, although, yeah, I guess that's a fumble because it wasn't a pass. It was behind the line of scrimmage, so you got to call that a fumble.
That's correct.
Chase Viemeyer back on the field, going for the home run right away. Caught! Johnson! Touchdown! A late penalty marker down. Wow, what a play.
Johnson, the diamond in the rough, starting to shine. He's getting polished right now. But you know what? You can't celebrate too much. You're going to get yourself in trouble here. You need to go ahead and get this extra point.
I'm sorry, but if I'm a referee, I kind of get it in this situation, why they would be so fired up.
Ooh.
Oh, the
Against the
personal foul
Cougars.
goes the other way. Okay.
My goodness, I thought it was going to go against celebration.
And I believe they'll be able to assess that on the kick.
You don't need to chase points here. You want to just go ahead and put it through and make it a nice 21 because a field goal can win it then.
Flynn Stokel to try to add the point now.
Number 90, Flynn Stokel.
What a comeback by the Windsor Jags.
You should see the picture that the photographer got down here.
Kick is blocked. Blown up that time.
Number
That
4.
was Gianni Gigliello.
Gigliello. What do we got, a
Hang
flag
on, there's
down?
a marker down.
Flag down. Could have been offsides. Defense.
Greg Brennan, the referee, will have to check that out. They're going to get to re-kick this.
Yep. Half the distance to the goal, Dave.
Be tempted
And
to go for 2 maybe, but I guess 2 doesn't do any good at this point unless
it doesn't
you had
do
got
you
2
any
on
good
the
right
last
now.
possession.
Exactly. You want to get the 1 now and then see if you can go ahead and kick a field goal for a winner, a 1-point win.
Stokel gets a second chance after that last one was blocked.
Gigliano.
Important extra point because, like you said, if they get this, then a field goal would give them the lead. 20 unanswered points by Windsor here in the second half, and this time the kick is nailed. Wow.
That was a big extra point right there. Very important. Now your kickoff strategy, you want to go ahead and keep it. Look at this pass right here. Perfectly thrown to the outside shoulder.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
No, it was a great play by Viemeyer and Johnson combining. You see it one more time. Offense does a good job of blocking. The line does a good job. The back picks up the blitz. And Viemeyer drops it in the bucket.
Oh, yeah, I'll be okay.
This kickoff's an important kickoff here, okay? They've kicked it off. Oh, I'm sorry. You see right here, right over his shoulder, Johnson with great concentration. Now the kickoff, there's a 15-yard penalty. You don't want to kick it short. You don't want to kick it out of bounds and give him a at the 35-yard line. So you're still going to have to kick it.
So Stokel will have a chance to really pin Rancho Cotate deep right now. Gigliello drops back deep. See the referees assessing that penalty.
15
They're
yards
get to kick
right
it from
there.
the Rancho 45.
This gives you a chance to go ahead and kick a high kick, even though, you know, it's not, you don't want to put it in the end zone, so you don't want to really kick it, but you want to put some air on it so you can go ahead and get your coverage underneath it.
How about the possibility of an onside kick in this situation?
Well, they've got the Rancho Cotate thought about that.
And he drills it. It goes into the end zone. He kind of went with the low idea right there, hoping somebody would pick it up. So really don't take advantage of that penalty with that.
No, you don't. That's why I say I would have tried to get some height on it, because if it goes, it's like using a pitching wedge in golf, right? You don't use a driver to go hit a short shot. You want to get a pitching wedge and put it up and let it come down and hit softly and die.
So Ryan Kane reeling a little bit right now. We'll see if Rancho can get a drive put together now. They've seen a 23-0 lead expire to 23-21.
Good swarming defense right there. Tackle for a yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Windsor is fired up. Caleb Torres was in on that one. Very coachable guy. Hard worker on this defense, and he gets rewarded with a nice play right there. So 2nd and 11 now for Rancho Cotate. Ryan Kane hoping to get something going. Windsor on the comeback trail, no doubt about it. Sai Vajwale breaks a tackle, gets out to the 40-yard line. I believe that might be his first catch of the night, and it's a huge one. It finally gives them a little breathing room and a Rancho Cotate first down.
Nice play call there with that slip screen. You see right there, he gets underneath. He's got a blocker out in front of him. And Sai does a good job of getting up into the secondary.
I got blocked shots. You can't come back to me. Everybody. All right. Sure, I'll stay put, but
First and 10, Rancho. Drop play. And pretty good job on that drop play to make the tackle. That was Dion Ortiz carrying, but the middle of that Windsor defense rallies to the ball.
Good job of read and run right there.
Julian Pell credited with the tackle that time.
If I was Rancho, I'd go back to the air and throw the ball again. Run.
Oh, and an offside there as Roderick jumps. Ryan Kane goes with the hard count, and it works.
Well, when the defense has got their ears pinned back and coming hard, that's what you want to do. Hard count them.
just have a shot to come back to. I get that.
Second and about 6 now for Ryan Kane and the Rancho Cotate offense, leading by 2 here in the 4th quarter. Kane in trouble. Zamora tosses him down. It's a sack. Wow, let's take a look at where Zamora comes from on this play.
Zamora's not even in the picture here, but you watch him knifing in right there, and he just keeps coming. He comes from that outside linebacker position. He's got great range. Timeout. Timeout, Cotate.
A much-needed timeout by the Rancho Cotate Cougars.
Cougars 23, Jaguars 21.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Amended Soils, nutrient-rich compost, soil and minerals for vineyards, gardeners, landscapers, any farmer. Amazing delivery service when you need product. They always do what they say and deliver what you order. Clean compost with good NPK, never any garbage or glass. Also sponsored by Charter Trucks, your local source for clean, pre-owned semi-trucks and equipment. Charter Trucks loves new customers, but has built its reputation on long-term relationships. Visit chartertrucks.com today. What a football game.
Oh, this has turned into a barn burner. Let me tell you, I love it. The defense is coming right here. The Jaguars putting the heat on, putting the pressure on. Up the middle. Pocket collapses. The offensive line for Rancho Cotate was doing a great job in the first 3 quarters, and they kind of just dropped off.
Big third down play here for the Cougars. They need a first down. Little trick play in the backfield and wide open downfield. It is complete to Gigliello. Gigliello, beautiful play design that time. They put the man in motion to the left right here. Watch this great fake right there, a little shoulder fake, and then delivering the ball downfield to Gigliello perfectly. Nice play by Ryan King.
Again, they ran a little switch route, the outside receivers. The outside goes in, the inside goes out. Gigliello wide open and then covered.
Rancho content to take a little time right now. First and 10 Cougars. That was a huge third down play to keep the Windsor offense off the field. Draw play. And not much there as the defense collapses. Handoff was straight ahead to Pruitt.
One of the things the defense is trying to do on a draw play like that is trying to strip the ball from the runner. If they can stand them up, they can go ahead and strip it out.
2nd and 8 now for Rancho Cotate.
You can see how the pace has really slowed down.
Yeah, Rancho's looking at that clock, but 8 minutes is a lot of time to kill.
It sure is, especially with the way Windsor's been able to go ahead and come on here in this last quarter.
2nd and 8. Under 8 minutes to go. We're in the 4th quarter with Rancho up by 2. Kane down the middle, almost intercepted. Wow.
That was the same play that they hit that big third down on. Now they're going to go 2 by 2 like they were last time.
Two to the near side, 2 to the far side.
Watch number 17 down here at the bottom of your screen. Watch him run a slip screen.
John Levy, the lone back. Kane rolls right. He's in trouble, and he goes down. Escarcega makes the play.
Escarcega coming from the backside linebacker, outside linebacker. You see right here, he was on a blitz. He stays with it, and he does a good job of dragging Kane down.
There's Damian Escarcega, and it's going to be 4th down. Rancho will have to punt it away. Quick snap. High kick. Backs up and ends up out at the 20. Boy, that was lucky for Windsor because that could have easily been pinned inside the 10-yard line.
Absolutely. It definitely took a Windsor bounce.
Not a pretty punt, but it was somewhat effective.
The Windsor gods tilted the field just a little bit to go ahead and have the ball go ahead and go Windsor's way.
So the Jaguars back on the field offensively. Coach Stevie has just got to be thrilled with the way his team has battled back. Unbelievable comeback for Windsor. They have a chance to take a lead now on this possession, but they are 80 yards away from the end zone. Viemeyer back out on the field now after engineering 3 straight scoring drives for Windsor here in the second half. 1st and 10. Contreras has it to the 28, a yard shy of a first down. He may be injured.
You know, just remember, it doesn't have to be a touchdown. If they can get within field goal range, within about 35 yards, according to Coach. Right here, fake. Viemeyer delivers the ball on that quick slant.
Yeah, that's all right.
2nd and 2 for Windsor. Flags and whistles. This will be procedure. Greg Brennan, our referee.
All-star against the Jaguars.
Right hand, right there. And he ain't got nothing to say.
And we'll march that one back. Going to make it 2nd and about 7. Coach Hoteling kneeling now, watching. It's his defense has got to come up with a stop right here. A little over 6 minutes to go. Viemeyer steps up and dives forward, but he is taken down. Nice tackle by Garrett Ridley.
Starting to bring the house now. Trying to put a lot of pressure on Viemeyer and make him do something to go ahead and beat him. They had some good coverage on the backside. Man coverage right there, and they blitzed him.
And now an important 3rd down play for Windsor. Time starting to become a factor now. 5:30 to go, and Viemeyer gets them all to jump. Hard count worked. There must have been 5 guys that jumped on that one.
Well, that's what happens when the game gets, you know, right there on the edge. Now we're back to third and about 3.
And a timeout taken. Rancho Cotate.
18 left to go in the game. Lucas 23, Jaguars 21.
23-21. What a ball game.
No, this is great. It's turned out to be a great game. You know, those of you that stayed with us, you're seeing a great game here tonight.
And a nice night here at Windsor as well. I want to thank Jamie Williams, the athletic director, Action Rents, helping us out, getting the lift here. You know, just a great team effort. They really made it nice for us to come in here. They bent over backwards to help us get set up and to do everything that it took to make this possible this week.
No, it's a great host, and here it is right before a holiday. You know, tomorrow being Easter, a lot of people celebrating. Have a home game and opportunity to walk away with your first win of the season here if you're a Jaguar.
I hope you're enjoying our coverage. Dave Cox and Steve Nicolopoulos bringing you the action. We have a 3rd and 1 now for Windsor. Throw, Contreras has it. Big yardage over the middle. Contreras out to the 45, 50. And Contreras gets deep inside Rancho Cotate territory. 3rd and 1, clutch call right there. I was a little surprised they threw the football, but they got big yardage out of it.
Again, it's that fake dive, slant, and Contreras does a good job of stretching. Look at the yardage he gets here. Going downfield, picking up blocks, trying to reverse field a little bit, picks up another 2 yards on that. They just got to get close to go ahead and get a field goal, Dave, and that's, you know, give the kicker an opportunity. And kill 4 minutes of clock.
Viemeyer in trouble, and he is sacked from behind. Big play by Garrett Ridley.
Ridley comes off of his coverage and goes ahead and blitzes. You see him come off the edge here.
Great play. 3rd sack of the night by Garrett Ridley.
Just beat the tackle. Number 77 beat him around the corner. Can't let that happen.
2nd and 16. Huge play by the Rancho Cotate defense. They are hanging on for dear life. Far side complete. Decent yardage. Pass was complete to Trent Matthews. That got a huge chunk back, but it's going to be a big 3rd down play coming up right here.
Definitely 3rd and manageable right now. 3rd and manageable. It's exactly where you want to be.
Probably 2-down territory right here.
Gotta be.
They have a good field goal kicker, but this would be a little out of his range. It would have to be about a 55-yarder.
Yeah, that's definitely out of his range. Coach is comfortable with him kicking anything from 35 and in.
Everybody checking the wrist. What's the play? It's a huge call right here. Beemeyer keeps it. And he gets a little bit back, but he's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Closer to that, about 2 yards short. It's going to be 4-2. This could be the biggest play of the ballgame right here. Not out of the question that they could get the ball back if they get stopped right here, but this is a great opportunity for them with all the momentum. We'll see if they can keep it going. 4th and 1, they're going to call it.
Here's the thing that gets me when you're in the shotgun like this. You got 6 yards for the first down to run. If you're under center, it's different.
Escarcega straight ahead, and he's got the first down. Wow. Damian Escarcega, gutsy call right there by Coach Stevie. Right up the middle, right into the heart of that Rancho defense, and they get the first down.
I give it to the offensive line. They got the push on that right there. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Julian Pell, he's the center. Both teams have such great players in the middle. Julian Pell for Windsor, snapping the ball and coming up with that block right there. First down, Windsor. A little over 3 minutes to go. Escarcega again. This time he is met with a brick wall right there in the middle. It is Mihalis Santorinius that makes the play.
Met immediately by 55. Max Yulee. Pick up of 1 yard. 2nd down and 9.
Yep, number 55. That guy's all over the field, and last year he led the state in tackles. 53.
2nd and 9. Yeah, Yulee was also in on that tackle. 2nd and 9 for Windsor. 2:30 to go. Trailing by 2. Beemeyer throwing deep. Got a couple guys out there, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Makai Johnson.
Makai Johnson was the intended receiver.
Double coverage.
Chase Beemeyer getting them back to the huddle. Still 2:26 to go. Now they're getting a little closer to field goal range. I think Coach Stevie would like at least 10, maybe 15 yards before that would be a viable option.
That would be his comfort zone. I'm right there with you on that.
3rd down. Play fake. Wide open. Contreras. He's got it. Touchdown, Windsor. Wow.
Penalty flag.
Late marker goes down. The Windsor crowd is going crazy as the Jags take the lead for the first time tonight. Unbelievable.
Celebration. It's going to be a celebration after the touchdown. Taunting. Oh, but what a play.
Nico Contreras for the touchdown. Perfect throw. Great play fake also. We see
Contreras making up for a couple of those times on defense. He does a great job. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown. That'll be assessed during the kickoff.
Viemeyer now is 12 of 22, 200 yards and 4 touchdowns, all 4 touchdowns coming after the intermission. Stocco to try to add the point. And it's good. All Windsor here in the second half. Unbelievable.
As I said earlier, Coach Stevie really wanted his team to learn how to finish and put on the gas pedal. Great play by Viemeyer in the fake. That had everybody sucked up. And Contreras just goes over the top. Who did he beat there? Did he beat Cy?
Beat a couple guys. He was wide open. There's that play fake again. Terrific.
Yeah, Cy came up. No, excuse me, number 14. That was Ruiz came up on that, wanting to go ahead and get in on the play. But you gotta go ahead and stay with your responsibility.
Really sold that play fake well. Hit the ball. Took a little contact.
But Viemeyer made a great throw, okay, off of his back foot. He was stepping back, and he was able to put that ball up. You see this fake right there? That was something.
Yeah, Julie breathing down on him that time.
Yep.
Look how wide open Contreras is for the touch. I think he got called for it. He was kind of taunting with the football.
Yeah, he dropped
held
the ball
out, and I think that's what the officials did not like. They're going to assess that on the kickoff, so this will give Rancho Cotate a chance to have really good field position.
Yeah, you're going to have to really put a foot into it. You're kicking it from your 25-yard line.
Rancho's back on about their own 30 to receive this. The kick goes back to the 22, taken by Gigliello. And nice job by Windsor. That could have been a lot worse. They get to about the 37-yard line. But if you kick that to the 30 and you get 15, 20 yards, you're at midfield.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty strong kick. I was impressed that he was able to go ahead and get it that far from where he was kicking from, and he didn't even get much of a run-up.
Here's Coach Stevie. How fired up is Windsor right now? 28 unanswered points.
Windsor 0-2 so far this season, and they've got their first lead of the season here. They want to hold on for the next 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Expect Kane to go ahead and unleash the ball.
Now it's up to the defense. Kane, far side, complete. Gigliello has a first down. Nice first down play as Gigliello picks up yardage.
You know, you start playing prevent defense, and sometimes it prevents you from winning.
2 minutes to go. Kane keeps, rumbles forward, gets about 5 yards. Ryan Kane, they've done a pretty good job of containing him tonight overall.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Although he has used his arm very effectively.
Going with that 2 backs in the backfield.
2nd and 3, a pickup of 7 for Ryan Kane. Rancho Cotate trying to retake the lead. Now remember, they've got a very good kicker. Deep side, Bajawale's out there. He's got it. Inside the 10, what a play. Just when you think the Cougars are dead and gone, they come up with a huge play and pick up a first down, and it's a sophomore, Cy Bajawale, that does it.
Bajawale's wide open. He's over the top of Johnson, and he has to adjust. He makes a great adjustment on the ball for the catch. Now watch Here comes the run.
All of a sudden, the Cougars are in business. Here comes Kane, and he's taken down from behind by Zamora.
Zamora's showing that range, coming from behind and chasing him down. He sees they line up in that two-back set, 20 personnel, and they got the two backs in front of him, in front of the quarterback, I should say. He chases him down from behind.
There's the pass earlier to Cy.
This is good pass.
He was pretty wide open. If that ball had been out in front of him a little bit more, that might have been a touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown, exactly.
Got another angle of that one. Kane just kind of heaves that one as far as he can. Look at Cy. Great pattern. Great way to come back to the ball, but yet keep his body moving forward. That was
good
a great
adjustment.
Play by the
Good
sophomore.
adjustment, exactly. Good adjustment by the sophomore. That was in no way a 10th grader play.
Wow, so 48 seconds to go. 28-23, field goal won't do him any good. It's got to be a touchdown. Ryan Kane engineering a drive here. Their first good drive of the whole second half. Crowd making some noise. Not a lot of people allowed in the stadium, but they're making it sound like a typical high school game right now. Kane in trouble. Keeps his feet alive, takes a couple hits, and goes down back at the 12-yard line. The Windsor defense comes up with a big play, led by Skinner and Escarcega. Pell was also there.
3rd and goal. They got no timeouts left. They got 0 timeouts left, Dave, so they got to go ahead and get it in.
Kane with a pump fake. A little bit of contact. Penalty marker down. Wow, who's this going to go against, offense or defense? There was a collision right at the goal line.
Hard to see. It's going to go against, pretty sure it's going to go against.
They're going to talk this over. There's a couple of flags that came in from different angles, so we'll see.
Right.
May have been a difference of opinion on that. Greg Brennan, our referee, will straighten it out. It's going to go against the defense.
First down. Half the distance to the goal line, and it's first down.
16.5 to go here at Windsor.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
The drama of high school football unfolding here tonight. Windsor has come all the way back to take the lead after trailing at the half, and now it is Rancho Cotate with a chance to win it in the end. Ryan Kane, their quarterback. It's not an automatic first down. It's 3rd down and goal from the 7. Kane swings it out to the left, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down.
They had to throw it because they had no timeouts. So they had to go ahead and throw it. You got a 4th and goal on about the 6-yard line.
12 seconds to go. The game is in the balance right here.
See Coach huddling, sending the play in.
Kane to throw. Steps up. Fires it into the end zone. Incomplete. Great defensive play by Caden Timmons. Timmons has had a big night. Comes up with a huge defensive play.
Oh my goodness.
And the comeback is complete.
You still got to go ahead and run out 7 seconds. Look at this right there. He was out of bounds. Does a good job. The ball was just a little bit thrown too far.
Penalty after the play.
Excessive celebration.
Yeah, they've called that a few times tonight.
It's well deserved after that last series.
I think Coach Stevie will take that one.
Yep. Here's the deal, though. You don't have any room to go ahead and go into your kneel down.
Good point. Yeah, you don't want to take a safety right here because then you give up 2 points and have to kick it away. But only 7.3 to go.
7 seconds. So your quarterback is going to go under center, and you got one kneel down, and that's it. He's on the 2-yard line, so he does have a little bit of room. You got to get some push. Look at the defense right here.
Yeah, they're going to make him push it back. And Niemeyer does get to a knee, and that should do it right there. Unbelievable. The celebration begins. Wow, what a comeback for the Windsor Jaguars. They win it 28-23. It is a final.
What an exciting game. We definitely got our money's worth on this one.
Crazy second half. Windsor's offense was just not getting anything done, and then all of a sudden, they could do no wrong.
Well, Coach Stevie said to me on the telephone this week, he said, we got to go ahead and get energy and be able to finish the game. And that's exactly what they did. It came down to the last seconds right here, and it's just pushed away.
That is the play that seals the deal for Coach Stevie and the Windsor Jaguars. Wow, these guys are fired up. What do you say?
They're excited. You know, senior night, winning your home opener during COVID. Wow, what an exciting game.
One of the most exciting games I've seen in a long time. That was cool. I mean, it's high school football in April, but had the feel of a November playoff game, if you ask me.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's funny you say that because Coach Stevie said in our conversation that he said, I remembered last year. And I asked him, I said, what is it that Cotate does that keeps you up at night? He says they don't do much, except for they haunt me in my dreams because of last year's playoff. He says, we really want to win this one, and they did it.
They did it indeed. A huge win for the Windsor Jaguars on senior night. And they are having some fun. You gotta love it. That's gonna do it for our coverage tonight. Congratulations. Both teams really, it was a great show. I know Rancho Cotate's gotta be disappointed with the loss, but you know, they had a good game, and I think you take your hats off when you lose a game like this. It's very disappointing, but you know, at this point in the season, there's no playoffs, there's no standings. You just say, hey, we were involved in a great game, and that was a lot of fun. So the Windsor Jaguars do it 28-23. That is gonna do it for our coverage tonight. Hope you have enjoyed it. We are going to be back with more high school football real soon, right here in the game of the week. I think we're going to have the Rancho Newman game next week. Until then, for Steve Nicolopoulos and all of us here at YSN365.com, my name is Dave Cox. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.